born without tear ducts. That might have been somebody laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning into Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time, and we're in the midst of a whole bunch of them all the time. But if we keep moving forward and we keep using whatever extra time we have to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh. That is, if the world continues to spin. Getting us started off right is my co-host of 50 episodes. That's a whole milestone, everybody. And my brother of 28 years. Put your hands for Drew Rogers, everybody. Hey!
Hey, we
How's it
done
going?
50 of these. How about that?
Isn't that crazy? Remember
Crazy.
at the beginning when we hadn't done any, and now we've done a bunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how it works. You notice, like, I've done a little set redecorating here.
I like
we have my profile picture poster situation happening over here. And what's this, Drew?
That is Kevin Bacon.
That's right. I think you were probably like 12 or something when you gave me that. I think it was like
a bit older, I think.
maybe. Oh, okay,
Yeah, maybe.
It's
But I
Christmas
gave
time.
you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah.
'Cause
You gave me.
I don't remember what I gave you all.
You gave me bacon, like some pre-made, ready-made bacon, and then you gave me a Kevin Bacon movie, which I don't think you bought a new one. I think you just took a DVD that we already had and wrapped it up. And I think, because I think it was like Sleepers, which was like Dad's, and then you gave me Kevin Bacon to round it all out. It was a pretty good Christmas bit. What you been
Thanks,
up to
man.
since last we saw each other, bud?
Lots of drawing, doing lots of comic book stuff. I was playing outside with chalk with our niece Eliza, and sustained a middle finger injury from trying to blend chalk, and I kept just doing it. And then I was like, "There's something stuck to my." Oh no, that's skin unsticking to me. It's like shit.
I was gonna say, Liza plays with chalk pretty rough, so that kind of thing will happen sometimes. Yeah.
It's really hard to get the chalk out of those stab wounds.
That's another thing, and you brought it up, so I'll say it. Like, the thing that sets us apart from all of your Jimmys and Jameses and Colberts and whatnot, and your what?
Jammies,
yeah, the Jammies. That sets us apart from all those guys is that they don't got a Drew, you know. Conan O'Brien was closest with Andy, but I don't think Andy could draw very well. But we got Drew, and the way this works is...
And I'd fight Andy.
Oh, and you know what?
Him.
Even though I think he's probably a little taller than you, I looked it up recently, he's 6'1", which I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
You know? But compared to Conan O'Brien, him being near him at all,
that's true.
Seems like he's just short as hell. Yeah,
because Conan's like 6'5" or something. Something ridiculous like that. Like, whew, that's too tall for a person to be, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But the thing that sets us apart is that Drew draws drawings. And when Drew draws the drawings, everybody wins. I was trying to rhyme something, and it didn't work. But the way it works is, like, during the show, Drew will listen to the conversation, participate in the conversation. But by the end of the show, we'll have a whole, like, tapestry of things, of callbacks and stuff like that. So we can show you the one from a couple weeks ago here. What do we got there? I love you've got the Furby that says obey.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Furbies are fucking creepy. But
Furbies are
directly above that is a Tamagotchi that you forgot. It's somewhere out there, hungry and begging for you.
And then we got this duck with Goofy on its ass, which I believe was a congressional district. Or maybe
Yeah.
that's two. Is that two different congressional districts?
It's two different congressional districts, but you saw a Goofy and I saw a Daffy Duck.
That's right. Yeah, like we were doing a whole Warner Brothers versus Disney thing for a second there.
And then we got some broad advice from Trudy.
Right. Yeah, which didn't help us really, either of us, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, so
I've been flop all week. It didn't help me.
Classic Drew.
I wish I hadn't said that.
Me too. Anyway, we'll move on. So you want to get to our first guest?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. That sounds good. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we will do just that. I have a habit of like singing the songs that are like transition songs, and by the time we come back, then I'm just like still humming a song that, and then people can tell if I'm off key. I have no idea, but I'm sure they know. Coming up first is our first guest of the night. He was actually on the first episode, I believe, along with Ty Moore, who was just in that picture. He was on our first one. One of my favorite comics. Let's see. What I don't want to give you like a standard intro. Let me think here. He is one of my favorite comics. One of my just favorite hangs. He's just like a good dude to hang out with. One of the smarter people I know. But he smells terrible. I'm just kidding. I just needed to undercut it a little bit. So please put your hands for the one and only Brandon Gerber. Hey, Brandon.
How's it going? Thanks for the intro.
Hey,
I'm one of your favorite
buddy.
comics. I did terrible Friday night. I'm quitting comedy. Good.
After Friday? Yeah.
That was terrible. We were talking. It was how's it going, Drew?
Hey.
Enjoying the pictures every week. I'd say you and Raja should have a draw off today.
I will be down.
You got two.
Yeah.
You should get Lucas. Lucas would never do an online show as stage me, but if you would be able to get him,
I know. I asked him to do the second episode of this. I remember.
But that was one of those bombs that was the worst because we were basically pontificating about comedy prior to going on stage, and you really set yourself up to feel like a huge asshole when that happens because you're like, what are they talking about? Why was I talking about comedy? And then I went over there and did that. Like, that's embarrassing. But it was one of those. So, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that never fails to happen too. Like whenever you feel like you've got a good grasp on comedy and everything, you're just like,
when you
like maybe I can speak on this. Maybe I can give some advice or whatever. And then you go up and then you just fucking inevitably bomb.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of things about watching you guys. So the middle finger scrape that you got there, Drew. Do you know what I had on Sunday? I've never had before. I was putting away a power washer thing in my garage for the UK listeners, and I pulled up like some plastic piece, and it scraped my nipple, like a scrape, not like a rub or a scratch.
Like didn't graze it,
like not a tickle or a bite. I have not felt this pain. I was like walking around pacing in the garage. It was this one actually. And I was like lifting my shirt. It was so light that I couldn't even see it. And I was just like, what is this pain? Like it's this burning sensation. I've never felt it before. And I was thinking, I was like, this is legitimately one of the closest I've been to crying. I mean, when's the last time you cried from a physical injury? I personally cannot remember. No. And like, that was like, this may be it. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's ever had a nipple scrape. It's brutal.
Like that. No, like that sounds pretty awful.
And they talk about this paper cut a lot. I don't get the paper cut. Nipple scrape.
Nipple scrape for sure.
That's an injury.
Oh yeah, like paper cut on your nipple, probably the worst you can do. But
yeah, I don't know what it was. It was just I shared the link, so I'm not going to show it, but I would have if it didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the Tamagotchi comment. Just you ever get hit with nostalgia and you kind of get like a butterfly feeling in like your stomach, like, oh, I remember being in 7th grade
Yeah.
and stuff. That like brought me back. It's just like that was like at my time. I had my first Tamagotchi before my first sexual experience. Like that's how young I was. You know, I was like in middle school. It was, everybody had them, and that's the other thing is like there was probably like guys in high school that were like, you know, getting laid at Tamagotchis on their belt loop.
Yeah.
Like, because if they were going on when I was in middle school, they're obviously popular. I don't know. It's just hold on, babe. Just beep, beep. Gotta feed it.
Oh, I gotta feed it real quick. Yeah.
Gotta feed it.
I had a Yoda Tamagotchi, which was strange because it was like he's old, he can take care of himself, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like, why
Just
am
like-
I doing this? Like, you got to like clean up after
house.
him. Yeah.
Like, I gotta take out his bedpan. Hold on, guys.
Let me just like take care of Yoda real quick. Yeah. No. Yeah, I didn't understand the whole Tamagotchi craze outside of that, and I was like, all right, I can do Star Wars shit, I guess. You know.
You wait a minute. What's this Farmer Stan Johnson name you have?
Okay, so the way it's been working the past couple weeks is like when we get to the question portion of the show, I'll ask people to give me a nickname, and then people will give me like 2 people will give me a nickname, and I'll just like put it together. So like Trudy, I believe, wanted me to be Farmer's Tan Johnson because she saw that there's like a Farmer's Tan situation
Farmer's Tan.
happening here.
And you were naked, Johnson.
Yeah.
Got it.
And Amadeus Broadsards. Yeah. Yeah, was Nick it was Nick with Amadeus Broadsart, which I thought was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It would be him, wouldn't it? That came with that name.
Yeah. No one else would say Broadsart. It's just a Nick Lasser original there.
I've heard a lot of bro iterations of names.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of Broadsart. I'm sure it's been said, but I've never heard it.
Yeah.
I was curious because it looked like you were wearing like a Bluetooth like headset on your ear. And I didn't know the Farmer Stan Johnson. You got the hat. I'm like, he's going for like a trucker look. He's got the Bluetooth. Did you ever see truckers? They always got the Bluetooth then.
I'm going for the I'm going for the I showered late last night and didn't feel like taking another one, but I look terrible without a type of a situation. Is what I'm going
What's your guys' shower routine now? Like,
there's no routine. It's like whenever I can squeeze a shower in, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
I squeezed in a shower between our pre-show meeting and the start of the show.
Nice.
Good for you. That's good for you.
Yeah.
That's talent right there. Congratulations.
Sorry,
I just need to get a
derailing
haircut.
the show?
This is no, you're good, man. Like this is unwieldy, is what it is. It's like when our good buddy Ty Moore.
I thought you were a
grows his hair all
trucker, is what I'm trying to say.
You know what sucks too is like I grew up a Reds fan, but I have not been following the season, so I'm just like hoping that no one asks me questions about like what's happening in baseball right now.
Just be like Joey Votto, man, and that's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need, right?
Joey Votto, man.
Oh, Joey Votto, that's all you need, man. Just Joey O, Joey
People like, yeah, I know what
you just go Joey Votto and you just struggle.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Cincinnati's not a real fan base. Do you like the Bengals?
No. Like I don't give a shit about football either. Like just
no.
Sorry to offend you. You're talking about baseball. Do you like the Bengals? Sorry, that was so.
That's a reasonable thing to ask. My bad. I'm sorry.
Kids.
I love football.
Like kids or something. Like I would never look in the direction of football. I would never even.
I love football, but I have no fan allegiance. So I'm just like, if I watch a game with anybody that's a fan, I'll be like, oh, that's a good play for the other team, and you can just like hear their blood boil a little bit.
See, that's why I just watch it by myself. I choose not to be upset by sports.
Yeah. There you go.
I was saying because they have a thing of why they always show Browns games in Columbus and not really Bengals games, because they said whenever they don't show the Browns, they get hundreds of calls all of a sudden. Hey, like, fuck you, we're gonna bomb the station or whatever they say.
Jesus Christ.
And then like when we don't show the Bengals, like 10 people will like call or tweet us.
Oh my god. You guys ready to play a game?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm having fun.
All right, cool. Well, this is a game, of course, that we like to call appreciate you giving me the honorary doctorate. You have a good night. Usually I like to take the time because that thing is so long to just like go accomplish academic things or whatever. So so the way this game works, Brandon, is,
We need props for that.
do we?
Wait, hold on for a second. Can you guys hear my wife vacuuming right now?
I cannot. No.
Okay, good. I only let her out so often. Of course, she's got a vacuum right now. Oh, sucks, but just making sure.
So, Brandon, the way this game works is we're going to show a congressional district. Drew and I are both going to take a stab at what we think it looks like, and then you're going to award points based on any criteria you want, right? You can be like, oh, would you agree with
her? I
her?
was half paying attention. What are you saying?
We're going to show you a congressional district, and Drew and I are both going to riff about what we think that congressional district looks like. And then you have all the power. You are God today, basically, for the next 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay, I just pick who describes it best or however I like it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm ready.
go.
Are you?
All right, cool. Drew, you want to go first?
That looks like a diving board, but
Uh-huh.
if it were sentient and scared of heights or water, and so it's just like, I don't know about that. Like, kind of just looking over top of it.
Yeah. I think it looks like Goofy going through withdrawals.
Oh shit! I came up with a better one. Can I use it?
I don't know.
Go
Brandon,
for it.
Brandon makes the rules.
Go
There
for it,
you
because I don't know. I don't see the Goofy in it yet.
Yeah. It's like
Drew.
face. You
Sort of
just kinda
see
go on.
the stair car from
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Ah.
See,
I
you
can
guys
see
both
that.
see it. I don't see that at all. Like, where's that at?
It's just like the staircase part of it, where it like goes up and then to like the basket part of it.
Oh, like here?
That's a staircase.
See,
Okay.
to me, it looks like a keyhole looking through a lady's room. But
Oh,
I'm a judge here. I can't say what it is. So
You can say whatever you
gonna
want.
go-
You
I'm
can
gonna-
give yourself points if you want. It's Florida's 8th,
No.
by the way. Just
the rating of it. All right, I'm gonna go with the staircase. I like Arrested. That was a horrible decision for me for that reason, I should say. But you know, someone's got to win or lose.
fair enough.
and I'm gonna win.
Bill Posey shot out.
Shout
William
out Bill
Posey.
Posey. All right.
I like how you put in the information too. You're like, he's been 8-time congressman for this too. Moving on.
Yeah, that's Anna for you. She makes these. What does this congressional district look like? Okay, let me take a look here because I'm.
Is this part of her citizenship test? Is this how much they get down the
You know what's
nitty-gritty on that?
crazy? You know what's crazy? Anna's a double citizen. Yeah. She like her mom took the citizenship test when she was a kid, and then she didn't know that she like became a citizen, so she took the citizenship test again, and then passed it. So she's like more American than Clint Eastwood or like American cheese on apple pie or whatever the fuck people do.
Actually, you don't want to say that. I think that actually undoes it.
Oh yeah,
I think it actually undoes it.
Now she's got to go back to Belarus. Maybe.
Yeah, it's just like cancels each other out. She has,
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, what the fuck is this? This is God. Okay, yeah. Have you ever played Minecraft? Me neither. But like the way I think it works is blocks, right? And so
Mhm.
there's a lot of blocks here. So I'm gonna say that this is what it looks like when you are trying to make a Minecraft French fry. That's not good. Drew?
I think it looks like Bart Simpson falling down a staircase and then being liquefied at the very end.
oh,
Oh,
like smashing
that
his
does
face.
look good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I
I
was
have
gonna say,
a drawing to help, but I don't want to show it until the
Not
end.
yet. Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah. So
I
that
like
one
that.
wins for this one. I thought
For
it looked
sure.
like that was a great description. That was very creative. To me, it looked like a bat with diarrhea.
Oh,
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh,
And also,
yeah, for
like,
sure.
what if you
I
live
see.
down in that little area, like down to the bottom left of like in like that little like
Mhm.
the region? It's like I live in the skin
Mm.
tag of your district.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Fucking gerrymandering, dude.
Who
Mississippi's
is that?
third.
Michael Guest.
Oh, Michael Guest, Republican. This
Michael
guy.
Guest.
All right.
I can't tell if this is pro or anti-Republican right now. We're just,
you know, what does this congressional district look like? It's your turn now,
Yanni,
Drew?
also
Yeah.
good descriptions. I'm reading it. What?
Oh, what you
Sorry.
got? Okay, I'll throw it up.
I
there.
thought the
Oh,
8-bit
nice.
battleship was good. I forgot to mention it.
I usually look
Looks
at
like
the
an 8-bit
comments.
battleship. That
the
is very good.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. The railing of it. I don't know. All right. Your turn, Drew? Yeah. Go for it.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. That's it. Just the Loch Ness
Yep.
Monster.
Yep.
Okay. This is a mailbox doing upward dog or up dog. Is that what it is for yoga?
Up
Is that
dog.
what it is?
What's up,
Upward
dog?
dog. I'm gonna say Jameson by default, but Drew, that was a very. I'm not happy with the effort of that answer. Loch Ness Monster seems very hack. The Loch Ness Monster is everything. Who's that? Ted Budd.
Ted Budd. Not
Ted
my
Budd.
bud.
Ted Budd sounds
North
like a
Carolina
guy hanging out
14th.
with.
Yeah, he sounds like a
North
fine
Kakalaki.
gentleman.
Another Republican.
All right, this is mine, right? Okay, and this is Ty Moore about to fall down on a Friday night. Drew?
Well, I see a face at the top that's got like sort of like frilled out hair,
Yeah.
and then going down, I think it's just a very fat person kicking a garbage bag. What's it full of? I think recyclables, because she seems like a monster.
Well, you can kick recyclables and not like kill the.
She's
the
gonna put them in
value
the
of this.
trash, Jameson.
Oh my God!
She's
Who
gonna
is this? Who is this monster?
Beckinsale. That's all she goes by.
Oh, is it Kate Beckinsale or is it just like someone else in the
We
fam?
don't know. We don't know. Anybody that makes that connection disappears.
This is Washington's 8th with Kim
Washington's-
Schreier.
This is the first one.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. How many more are after this? I need to know. Just
Is
curious.
what?
How is there one more after this?
Did it? Yes, I think so. Yeah. there's one
Okay.
more.
Well, I'm gonna give this a Jameson because we gotta go tiebreaker.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
I did like the description of Drew. You gotta keep high stakes.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. We gotta keep it going. All right. Last one, Drew. What does this congressional district look like?
That is Beckinsale falling down a flight of stairs. No. I don't know. I can't look past like the darkened part of it in the middle.
Like this thing?
Guitarist holding or somebody fishing. So bear with me here. Very top part, hat. When you go just right of that, nose, go down, face, and the white part at the far right is a fishing pole going down.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Jameson.
This is Ashton Kutcher thinking about the butterfly effect and how it was the peak of his career. And here's a butterfly that's reminding him of this whole thing and how things have just gone sideways now. And here he is, just looking sad. Hey, what's up, dude? And that's all I got there, I think.
Those are both great answers. I'm thinking that you guys, Mike Gallagher, come on down for your district.
Classic Gallagher.
Is that you should have like a psychologist to do this. So like not only can they score you, but like also your dissociative disease is as you're interpreting these ink blot of maps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the Ashton Kutcher.
Hey, all right.
Kutcher.
Very cool.
And also,
thank you.
I don't get why people are all up in arms about these. This is the history lesson.
Is that what you're going to talk about? about gerrymandering?
Hold on, I'm not done taking my notes. I didn't know there was gonna be a pop quiz here at the end.
Fair enough, man. First of all, yeah, thank you for playing, Brandon.
I appreciate it. Sorry, I probably went way over time. My buddy is here. I feel bad, but
no, we're doing good. Yeah,
I had a great time. Well, is it over?
Good.
It's fine if it is.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can go if you need to, man. I know you have stuff to
he
do.
He probably won't realize I even put in makeup for him tonight, so he won't even care about that. He doesn't. Not worth my time.
Hey, if you're still around when we do questions, you're welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
Is real fast about the Ashton Kutcher not showering thing, the Jake Gyllenhaal not showering thing. Have you heard about that stuff? They were like, I don't really bathe. Our body has natural ways of cleaning. Now, to be fair, I did mow the yard today, and my wife was like, "You're disgusting." We were eating dinner tonight because I smelled. But I even used a riding mower too. That's what's messed up. I was just sitting there. But I'm just like, people are like saying like how gross it is, but it's like, yeah, but they're like really great, attractive looking people. It's like, why would I not listen to them?
Right.
I was thinking about that. It's just like, don't they? They probably have enough money for other stuff, I guess. But I was just thinking about that today. It's like, well, they are the best looking people on the planet, so maybe they're onto something.
I think that he capped or when he married Mila Kunis because you can't go past that. But that's because she's like the first girl I ever had a crush on. So,
Steve, that was
she's up here.
I haven't seen it, but that looked terrible. I didn't get into that pic.
Yeah,
Kunis.
I saw a dude wears my car.
Man. Wash your ass. They can be hot and wrong.
Business as much.
Wash your ass.
Put your hands for Brandon Gerber, you guys. Thank you for playing. We're gonna take. I love you too, buddy. We're gonna take another.
That was too much. Too strong.
Too strong. Yeah.
You're all right.
It's a lot.
Too strong.
We're gonna take another quick break, and when we come back, we will have our next guest. Sound good to you?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
It is another picture from. Oh, I forgot to take Brandon out. That is another picture from our brother Cameron, who is also a producer on the show and a very talented photographer. You can follow him on Instagram at CamDan91. We're gonna go ahead and get to our next guest. This is like a very talented human being who makes food that made me cry a little bit because it's so damn good. Please put your hands for Isabella. Hey!
Hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I don't know why I
Can you
did
hear
that.
me?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good,
We're
good,
doing well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, about as good as we can be, right?
Right.
Feels like COVID numbers are going up, so a little concerned about that, but
Yeah,
here we
it's
are.
just like we live in chaos and
Yeah.
crime.
Like we're used to
Absolutely.
it at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
just like color me unsurprised, right?
Exactly. We wear the chaos like a little cape now.
Yeah.
We're all ready.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been up to?
Just working a lot.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been, you guys came to visit me at my regular pop-up spot that I had at 700 Brighton, and then they brought in a new baker because they thought my shop would be open by now.
Mhm.
So it's just been like a mad scramble to try to find a new place for like an intermediary. But I'm in Clintonville now, which feels really good.
Yeah.
Right. On Fridays
Good.
and Saturdays. So it's just nice to get out. I mean, I'm from Clintonville, so
All right. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So it's kind of
You're on
nice to like go back and kind of reach some new people, talk to new people.
So you're just like on South Hudson at that.
Yeah,
point?
on South Hudson. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hudson.
Sohud.
Hudson. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's yeah. So you started the bakery in what 2019? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like right before everything just kind of like went to hell.
Like a year before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
like
just...
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. You can go ahead.
I was just gonna say like so you'd been wanting to do that for a long time, right? You're like big like bakery just big fan or like
Yeah,
growing up?
I mean, I've
Mhm.
I've always kind of wanted my own shop since I could kind
Yeah.
of since I could wrap my head around that. So I was like 13, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I would like to have a bakery one day. But you know, doing that would mean like no health insurance and it's really scary, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just spent a lot of time working for
Absolutely.
other people with like this eventual dream, right? This like abstract dream. And hopefully I'm opening a shop this year.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's very
Your
exciting.
food
man.
is
Like,
amazing.
unbelievable. Yeah.
You guys liked
Go
it?
ahead.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
We walked maybe like 2 blocks, and by
Yeah.
then most of it was destroyed already.
It's true. It's funny, like when we got there, we were like, oh, let's all get like a little bit of something so we can all try like everything, just a little
Mhm.
piece. And by the
Right.
time we were walking out there, Drew and I were both like, I already finished this.
Oh
It's
my
all-
god, yeah.
No one can have
Makes me happy.
more of
That's
that.
what it's meant
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, I finished
Good,
something in the
yeah.
lobby.
Yeah,
think I
baked
had a
with
donut.
care and made to share. Like you can try. Like
Yeah.
we will share it if you can. I love that tagline too. How'd you come up with that?
I actually didn't. I actually
No.
just went through a whole rebrand
Yeah.
to kind of make things more cohesive. And friends of mine who were doing it like presented that to me, and I was like, that's better than anything. I'm not a writer. Like that's way better than anything I could come up. I think originally it was like rotating treats. I can't even remember. It was trash, but it's much
It
better
was
now.
trash is maybe not a good name for a bakery.
Right. Although I mean,
And rotating treats, it was
Right.
trash.
Yeah, rotating treats that were trash. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably turn around if I saw that. That's cool. Like you. So I know there's like a big emphasis on family, like with like and like cooking with family. It's like a
Right.
thing that like you like to emphasize. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, is that like a big thing? Like you cooked a lot with family growing up. Like like we started this show because like we are brothers and didn't know what to do with our time in the middle of the pandemic, and
Right.
so I really appreciate that kind of a thing, like just like drawing from that area of your life,
Yeah, it was a lot of. I mean, growing up, my dad was the cook, and I just always liked being in a
Mhm.
kitchen. I love food. I've always loved food. I like to try different types of food, and so my dad, like, there's videos of me when I'm like 3 years old, 4 years old, and my dad had given me like a knife, and I'm like trimming the ends off green beans, right? Like, I
Mhm.
mean, nothing serious, and he was monitoring the whole time.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
or he'd make like homemade pasta. And then, eventually when I was in like high school, it was my job to make tomato sauce every week. Like
Yeah.
minestrone every week. So we would eat it throughout the,
Mhm.
like
Oh,
those
yeah.
things
Yeah.
kind of just
Yeah.
became my chores, right? And so I learned a lot of what I know about cooking just from my dad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We I sort of learned the same way with our mom.
Yeah.
It's like, but not as much hands on. It was kind of just hovering.
Mm-hmm. Watching
It's like
from the corner.
I'm gonna helicopter learn.
Yeah.
Oh, our brother is shouting out your Mexican hot
The
chocolate
Mexican
cookie,
hot chocolate
which
cookie.
is
awesome.
fucking incredible.
It's
BT
so
dubs.
good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing on your menu?
People ask me that a lot. And it really depends on the day. Like,
Yeah.
some days I want to eat like 3 of the donuts.
Yeah.
The banana bread is really good. The pan de sal is great because it's like a little bit sweet, a little bit savory.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shove a morning bun in my face. It kind of depends on what mood I'm in.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can imagine. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
I also get tired of eating a lot of it.
I get that. Have you like worked in restaurants before and stuff, or?
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
I went to college, I got a degree, and then like as soon as I graduated, I've just been working in restaurants. And
Yeah.
it was always like, I'll go back to grad school, open a bakery later, and then somebody was like, why would you waste your time? Like, when
And
you
you're
could-
like,
yeah, I was like, oh, you're
Yeah.
so smart. Why didn't I think of that? It took my parents quite a long time to accept that, but now they're super supportive and proud, and that's good. But I've been doing
Yeah.
it for like almost 10 years now.
that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly the same, but I had a similar trajectory where it's just like I was just kind of like working at Target for like the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, like I only really have fun when I'm doing like open mics, so I should just like do that more. And then I just like moved closer, got a job closer to where like I could do comedy and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
it's just like it really does change your life so much. Like, and I don't think like there's enough being said about just like changing your situation to just like be even a little bit more in line with like what your dream
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, I also had a lot of ideas about what I thought I was supposed to do,
Mhm.
right? Whether it came to college or even like what I was supposed to do in regards to like the steps I had to take to open a shop. Turns out when you lose your job because of a pandemic, you know, and you're like kind of forced to figure it out and all of your backup plans fall through,
Yeah.
you know, you can either take it and like live in misery, or you can kind of like be like, I guess I'll just see what happens now when I have no other choice but to see if I can make this work. So that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
I wasn't
like
my goal I think was like 35. I would like try to open a shop, and it's earlier than that.
congratulations.
Yeah.
That is super exciting though. And
Yeah.
like when the like the bottom falls out of everything and like all you can think about is just like, I mean, resilience is the only thing that's going to get me through this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's just like there's no, for me, I mean, there were other options, I guess. Like I could go be a night baker at Sam's Club, but like
Yeah.
that sounds like I would hate it.
Exactly. That's
So
me
it's
in Target. I didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, so it's not like I had no options, but it was like, why do that when I can just like see if I can make this work?
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Like, well, fucking put your hands for Isabella for like just following her
real.
dreams, you guys.
thank you.
Time
This
is out
deserves
there.
actual audio for this.
Oh,
one. I
actual
mean,
audio.
most of the time, it's just us doing this, which
Yeah.
I really hope in a live situation that doesn't happen, because that would be really uncomfortable.
Was it?
If we ever do it live, just
What is the most difficult ingredient to bake with? My girlfriend
Most
wanted to
difficult
know that
ingredient?
question. Like,
I don't know. So I don't know the answer to that question.
yeah, that's a tough question.
I haven't really found anything where I'm like,
This is hard.
can't make this work. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I haven't. I'm sure that there's like some thing like gelatin. I don't use a lot of gelatin. I'm sure that like,
Mhm.
and that gelatin just kind of weirds me out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
gelatin?
I don't understand gelatin, right? Because
It's
isn't
gross.
it like, yeah, like if you find out what it is, it's like, oh no. Like
The a bakery we used to make our own marshmallows, and we would like the smell of like boiled gelatin.
Oof.
I mean, it will make you never want to eat a marshmallow ever again.
Oh, I believe it.
If you ever
and I'm already a little bit on marshmallows.
The best I could ever. It smelled like a wet cow, just like that permeated through the kitchen. And like once you smell that,
Oh my God.
You don't ever want to eat that.
No. Yeah.
But like, so like, I'm sure like gelatins and jellies and stuff like that, I would probably struggle with.
Yeah, that sounds difficult.
is there anything that you just don't like to make?
Oh
that,
yeah.
Like, works well.
There are things that I just won't do.
Yeah.
I hate making cupcakes.
Oh really?
Really?
With a passion. I don't like them. I just don't.
Yeah.
I think that the buttercream to cake ratio is always wrong, because I would always rather have more. I personally would rather have more cake than buttercream.
More cake. No, I'm with you
Absolutely.
on that.
Yeah. They're just kind of tedious and they look kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And in my opinion. Also,
I totally agree though.
Will not do cake pops, because that's mashed up cake with buttercream forced into the shape of a ball. It's just like, I won't do it.
I don't blame you.
And like the last job I had, it was a corporate bakery job. So I just made cupcakes all the time, constantly.
All day.
People would ask
my
me, people are
God.
like, I love cake pops. I'm like, that they're so gross.
Yeah, they're really gross.
Because then they're dipped in like, and it's just so much sugar. It's just so sweet.
Yeah, it's like sugar on top of sugar and not much else in the middle of it. You know?
Yeah, there's like no
Right?
substance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
like, I've actually turned away a lot of like wedding things because people want
Really?
cupcakes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
They
sorry, I
insist
won't
on
do it.
cupcakes and cake pops, right?
Yeah. And I'm just like, I won't. There are so many other people that will do it for you. I won't, because it's like the second I do it, that's all that people are going to ask for. And I don't want to be a cupcake lady.
Yeah. That's fair.
Not interested.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Please, well, first of all, put your hands for Isabella, because
Thank
thank
you.
you for coming on the show. We'll go ahead and throw up some of your like upcoming dates here for a second. We'll bring this back later on, but like in case you're only watching now, I want you to know like where you can find some of this really like incredible food. So
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Take that in with your eyeballs. And again, put your hands for Isabella, everybody. We're going to take another quick break. And when we come back, we'll have our last guest of the evening. Thank you so much. Hey, coming up next is another one of my favorite comics and another one of my favorite people. I think I just like people and comedians. Is that what it is? No, just people are good. I only have good people on the show. Also, a very talented artist in her own right. Gives Drew a run for his money over here. Like, please, like that sounded weird. It sounded like I'm just like talking shit about my brother. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying. Also,
this isn't like a gladiator arena.
No, we're not gonna make you guys fight.
Like I've chosen to bring this because it's pointy and blue.
Put your hands for Roger Gillings Brown, you guys. Hey,
hey
guys.
You were holding your marker up there. I thought it was a harmonica for a second. I was
Yeah,
like, is she gonna play a song?
No, all artists take competition very seriously, and we're
course.
always ready for a challenge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Draw each other. I'm gonna sit here and drink.
Are we doing it?
And you guys look like you might. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, what's up with you? What's new with you?
I am working on a short film, a short horror film, which is coming soon. I don't want to give out too much of it, but I will say if you are a horror fan, you will absolutely love this. I had a lot of fun working on it. So going to art school finally paid off. I'm just kidding. Still in massive debt. But yeah, that, and I'm still selling paintings of early 2000s, 90s nostalgia. I also do originals. Nobody buys them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're very talented too, and I should have grabbed things from your Instagram so I could show some of the stuff that you're doing. But if you don't know, you can go ahead and follow her, and I'll go ahead and just throw it out for a second here. Follow Raja on Instagram at Raja Robot. Raja the
robotic artist. Actually, Raja Robot is my main account, so that's cool too.
Yeah,
they're both linked together.
I like it. Roger the robotic artist, very talented.
I did obviously a bad job, so I stopped trying to draw you.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is bad, so I just Sharpied it out.
Oh my god, it's funny. So what's we already said what's new. I already did that. So now I move on to I saw you for the first time. Well, no. Was it the first time in person in a while when I saw you the other day? It feels like it.
In a little while, yeah. I keep taking these hiatuses to do art stuff and and then sometimes music stuff, and just stretching myself very thin.
Wait, are you a musician too? And I didn't know.
Yeah.
Jesus, Raja.
What do you do?
You do
music wise?
I play guitar and I play saxophone.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
I'm trying to teach myself how to play piano at the moment.
Nice.
Mhm.
I don't know how to play piano very well, but I do remember some stuff from like music theory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Sorry, I lied.
It's okay. We forgive you.
In the comments, we have the link to is it the trailer?
Yeah, it's the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer for the movie that Raja is in, or that she
Awesome.
worked on. So check that out when you're done watching this. I think I don't know how to retain viewers anyway.
Mhm. We'll figure out how to play it at one point in time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
there we go. Yeah, we
Yeah.
we can play the trailer coming up
Yeah.
soon.
A cut to like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh damn. That's a good idea, Drew. I should have been prepared enough to do that before we brought her on.
Oh, Drew's gunning for you.
Yeah, Drew.
Next
let's just-
time.
All right. Well, no, it's already happening. There you go. Now you're me. And I'm gonna draw some stuff.
All right, fine.
All right.
Now I can look the
Keep
proper
it going.
direction.
On
Yep.
the 50th episode,
Okay.
plot twist.
Yep. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm drawing a crash test dummy. Boom. Oh, you can't see it? Yep, there it is. Crash test dummy.
Ah.
Sorry, guys. Okay. I feel better over there. I'm just going to... Oh, okay, that's better. All right. Are you guys ready to play a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is, of course, a game that we like to call... All right, and of course, the way that this one works is we're going to show you a drawing that Drew drew and Drew drawed it, and then we're going to ask you some questions about that and try to flesh it out. Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sound good. All right, cool. So here's your guy right here. I'll throw him down in the corner so he's not in your face or whatever.
Okay.
Let me just go back over here to this part and ask. First up, what is this character's name?
I want to say like Dijon, like something that something that embodies yellow, you know,
Dijon.
But like a higher class yellow.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's a
Higher
classy
class
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah. Oddly, like the two high class yellow names would be Dijon and Poupon. You know.
Yeah.
I think.
Of course.
Just Dijon, like that's first name, last name, Dijon.
Yeah. That is one name.
I like it. Classy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is their job?
Their job is they are currently unemployed. That's why the sad eyes. But they are actually using their unemployment time to work on some music stuff and express creativity since they have the time now. This is not personally related in any way. I do not see myself in any of these characters.
I was gonna say, dude. That hit home.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
You guys are both crying. I noticed it.
Shut up.
All right. Where does he live?
He lives in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just like broad Milwaukee. How big is he? Like that's like I'm unclear on how big Dijon is.
Well,
from
he's
what I'm
actually
looking at here.
he's a shapeshifter, so he can actually be any size necessary.
He's like Jake the dog or Meatwad or something.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Jake the dog is one of my favorite characters for
He's a
that
great
fact
character.
that it's just like
That he can just do whatever.
You need something? You need
What
a
a
boat?
solid character.
Yeah, right. You need a parachute? I got you. I love that. Just lives in just like broad general Milwaukee. He's just like around. You can find him in Milwaukee. Like if you're looking in Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we'll find him eventually.
Yeah,
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does he eat?
He likes corn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obvious one. He also eats Sharpies.
Mm.
Yeah. He was on an episode of My Strange Addiction. Yeah.
Oh my
Was he a
God.
different color? Like, was he a different color and a Sharpie turned him that way?
No,
Or is
he
it
was
just.
he was always
did
yellow.
He just. Okay.
He
Always
was
yellow.
definitely always yellow.
Mm.
Hello.
Take this.
Oh.
Ah, puppy. All right, we're throwing that puppy
Can you
up
say
for a
hi?
second.
Say hi.
Oh,
Hi.
puppy.
Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh.
That's enough.
So cute.
Dean, you know this word. That's a cute puppy. All
That
right.
is a cute puppy.
He's a good boy.
Oh, I love good boys.
I'm pro dog.
Ah,
What's his dream? Well, no, we already covered that. So like that's his dream, right? He wants to do music stuff.
yeah.
Okay. And his day job is not music stuff? Or his day job is like he's doing it
unemployed.
all now.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
just,
So yeah, he's living the dream. That's the thing. Like he's
Almost.
just decided.
He's
Yeah.
he's working on living the dream.
Yeah. One day. One day. Okay. This is one of the more important questions. What does he sound like?
I want to say he has like an Australian accent.
Yeah. I can see that. He's like, "G'day, mate.
Yeah.
I'm made of mustard."
Yeah.
That's
Like,
no
oh
bullshit.
no.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Blimey. I can't do that.
Yeah. Australians are hard for me. I don't know how to do that.
Australian
no.
accents are. That's like my favorite accent. I don't even really like. I don't really like getting accents all like that, but Australian accents, that's just
That's
just
one?
a fun one. It's just fun. It's just good vibes.
I think South African would be the same.
Oh, that's a good
For
one
me.
too. Yeah.
Very interesting. actually.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. We've run out of fucking Sharpies. I don't know. This isn't working. Okay, and of course one of the most important, who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Ooh, that one's I don't know. I'm gonna have to see like a list. Let me see a list.
Alright.
And we'll base it off which one I find
the
the
list.
most attractive for the time frame.
Just name wise. All right.
The tradition of music.
Although Method Man is actually
musicians.
still pretty attractive today, but maybe Ghostface has that beard. I like that beard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dijon seems like a Ghostface guy. Could be
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. All right. Well, give it up for Dijon, you guys.
Good job, John.
Put your hands for Dijon. Put your hands for Raja. We're going to take the quickest of breaks, and when we come back, I'm going to ask you a bunch of dumb shit. Sound cool?
Yeah, of course. Love dumb shit.
Cool beans. I scrolled too far, so now here we are. All right. You guys ready for this? First of all, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, I just sang karaoke last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I went for "Sometimes" by Britney Spears.
Ah, okay.
Like
That's
a
good
deep
joke.
cut Britney song. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I'm surprised they even had that at karaoke.
Me too, but I was like, gotta try.
Yeah. There's like some that like I try every time that I'm there to see like, do they have this? And then they just don't end up having it. And it's just like such a bummer. You know, breaks your heart a little bit. But good for you. I'm glad you got that deep cut. Raj, what about you?
I'm usually pretty blacked out by the time anybody can get me
to
do any karaoke. I feel like I would pick something by like Alicia Keys, something with like a lot of like vocal range.
You have a lot of vocal range? I don't think I've heard you sing.
On my Instagram, I'm playing a lot of guitar and singing.
True. Yeah, I have indeed actually, because I remember you did a cover of Beer, which is one of my
Yeah.
my karaoke
I'm
go-tos.
so glad that you saw that. I actually the singers from
Real Big Fish. I remember.
actually
Yeah,
reblogged my stuff, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
yeah, that's pretty badass.
Taste of fame.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
That's cool.
That's a good choice. Yeah, I'll do Beer by Real Big Fish. I'll do Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger, and I'll do Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. Those are just the three that I'll do. Okay. How about which of the Avengers is most likely a Dave Matthews fan?
I'm gonna go with Hawkeye still.
Yeah, Hawkeye seems like a safe answer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I have no good answer for this.
That's fair. Not big on Avengers?
No, I mean, like, sure.
Is Scarlet Witch an Avenger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Counts. She's been avenging. She's avenged
some things. Yeah,
she's avenging.
Is Thor an Avenger?
There was an Avenger. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like he would be a Dave Matthews fan.
Yeah, I get that. It's like the hair, kind of.
It's the hair. It's like the big white man.
Yeah.
Is it
probably listens to jam bands? I don't know.
It's Dave Matthews is they're kind of like a jammy,
jammy.
Like for older people, right?
Are they? I don't know. I don't really know much about Dave Matthews, honestly. I probably shouldn't have written that.
Sorry.
I love how we all have animals just chilling every so often.
Right? Yeah. I thought that was good. This is always fun. What's a word you never remember how to spell?
Restaurant.
Yes.
Worked in them my whole life. We'll never spell it right ever.
You get that? I always put the U way too late. It's like in the middle where it shouldn't be. What's going on?
I just don't even spell anymore. I stopped. If anybody asks me to spell it, or if they're making me spell it, I block them.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you.
I don't take that anymore.
Yeah. Take out a restraining order. No, thank you. I don't need that kind of energy in my life.
Not in my life. Not right now.
I can never remember how to spell recommend.
Recommend. Yeah, there's C's and M's everywhere.
I never know if it's a double C and a double M or a single C and a double. I will never remember.
Our words are hard, you guys. That's what I'm coming to that conclusion.
Raja, nobody spells my name right ever. Anywhere I go, it's 4 letters.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it would be that hard.
It's
right.
I've.
What are the mistakes that people are making?
Raga is the biggest one. Or they'll add an H. Raha is obnoxious. Just one time I remember somebody added a Z and they were like, "Is it silent?" And I'm like, "There's no what." I got enough fight.
Is there whoever guesses a silent Z in something?
Yeah, it's just what? It was actually that was my start to comedy. That was one of my first jokes I ever made was about that Starbucks lady who actually spelled my name with a Z, and I'm like, did you not hear me?
Oh, that's funny.
But,
oh yeah, that's annoying. And mine is always receive, the one I was talking about last week. So it is our words. People just don't know how to spell our words. What's the deal?
Mm-hmm.
People spell our last name all the time wrong. They just throw a D in there for no reason, and then you have a weird country musician who's trying to steal my life. You know?
My name is Rodgers.
Rodgers, get out of here.
The Rodgers.
Okay. Ooh, how about this one? Give me your Taco Bell order. You gotta go to Taco Bell right now.
Leave me alone.
The number 7.
Are you paying?
Number 7. I couldn't even tell you what that is. What is in the number 7?
Chicken quesadilla meal. And I always get it with the soft shell taco and a Baja Blast Freeze is the drink mixed with the red one.
Okay.
But only when I go there.
That feels like the jackpot of me asking this question. It's such a specific. You know exactly what it is. What sauce is it? What's your go-to sauce there?
I actually have an empty ketchup bottle filled with Diablo sauce. It's not empty, but it's
I love that. That's I love the Diablo one. That's funny.
I like the restaurant. Even I'm like kind of sober now, so even still, like, it was really hard for me to find out that I like Taco Bell sober.
Isn't it a horrifying realization?
It was just like
Yeah.
it was mostly hard to tell my family. But I mean,
When
we're
it's-
coming to terms with it.
Yeah, when it's 3 p.m, you're like, I know it sounds good, and you're like, what happened to me? What about you, Isabella?
I love the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Mm.
I really do. It's just
Yeah.
like all the time. It's everything.
Yeah, you get a little bit of everything in
Yeah.
this like little stop sign shaped thing that you can just hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
pretty
also
great.
love the chicken quesadilla, and I used to love the cheesy fiesta potatoes. Are those back?
Oh yeah,
Someone
I
tell
think
me
they're
those are
back
back?
now. I think they're
Nice.
back.
Just
I know
like
where I'm going
potatoes,
for dinner, guys.
Yeah.
baked cheese. You know.
This episode not brought to you by
By
Taco Bell.
Sponsor us.
All right, first celebrity crush.
I covered this earlier, but
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
who
sure
knows?
we've covered this a bunch of times, but this is, it's definitely for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So cliche, but it was definitely Jonathan Taylor Thomas for sure.
Old JTT.
Good
I
old
get it.
JTT. I like.
Yeah.
From
saw
which
him in
movie?
There was a movie that he was in that I used to rent from the library, and it was like him in the wilderness.
Oh, Man of the House with Chevy Chase.
No, I
Oh.
don't remember. But I was
Oh
like,
no, Wild America.
that
right?
one.
Yeah, it was
I
like
don't even
him and
remember what
Devin
it was
Sawa.
about.
Yeah, there was just like 3 brothers and they were in the woods somehow. I think.
I don't really
Yeah.
remember anything past the fact that that's when I was like, oh,
You're like, oh, this guy.
this guy's
That's
real
the jam.
cute. Yeah, and now he's like not that cute, but you know, kid grew up in the 90s.
He actually like grew up to just look exactly like Tim Allen, which is very strange. Yeah. It's like, are you sure he's not your dad? For real? But you, Raja.
This was actually one of my questions last time. It was Gordon Ramsay. I am.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, I'm not lying about that. I still have a poster. My mom has a poster of her that was in my room.
I love that.
Yeah. But my dad was a chef, and like I don't know if that correlates with like some kind of like Freudian theory or something. I don't know. Like cooks were sexy. I mean,
I purposely didn't study psychology, so I couldn't answer these questions.
yeah. I don't want to fuck my dad, but I do love a man to cook.
Fair enough. What is your favorite non-alcoholic beverage?
Chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Good choice.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'm really into Spindrifts lately.
What even is that?
It's just sparkling water with like a little bit of juice in it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That does sound pretty good.
Go to
does sound good. I
Costco
kinda wanna try
and
one.
buy a lot.
Like, what's the best juice combo there?
The grape. This one's really good actually. I just started drinking the blackberry.
Oh, I've had
Also-
those.
Yeah, not sponsored by Spindrift.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have seen those. Yeah.
A lot of product placement in this
I
episode.
know.
Uh-huh.
We like
I
stuff.
love it.
Do it.
It's just super refreshing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's hope
That
we have
sounds pretty good.
sponsors in the next 50 episodes.
Somebody picks this up.
I just get an email from like everyone. Just
Talk
like,
about Spindrift.
an email from actual Colonel Sanders. Like, how did this happen?
Uh-huh.
I'm a
I
ginger
thought
ale
you
guy.
were dead. Nope, I've always been around.
But he's now Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've been lurking in the shadows the whole time.
This is always a fun one. What's a movie you love but has aged poorly? Like last time we did the show, I have a whole box of DVDs over here because we just moved, and so I went over there. And Waiting was my choice. Like, I don't know. Like I love Waiting, but there's definitely some stuff in there that doesn't hold up.
Really? I love it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I do too. But yeah, it's like
Pretty
like
much any comedy from like the early 2000s.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about. I remember there
everything
was
from
one
like
summer.
Comedy Central, like when they would play movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they had one on like a Comedy Central original called Porn and Chicken. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm sure that doesn't hold up.
Yeah, like I feel like none of it really holds up.
No.
very
Yeah, like American
Yeah.
Pie. I don't know.
Oh no, yeah. Like I'm afraid to watch those again. It's not like I like revere them or anything, but I remember watching the second one and being like, there's a lot of funny shit in this. But
Yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a good answer. Like most of them at this point just don't really hold up. Oh, sorry, I'm making weird noises. Here's this one is always a necessity here. Give me a nickname.
Valtrax.
Valtrax. Isn't that like herpes medicine?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I thought that was like
Thought so.
I feel like that was like a made up, like
I don't know.
That sounded
I'll
made
look
up.
it up, but I think it is.
kind of like a Space Jam fake ad on like a TV commercial.
I'm gonna look it up. Val.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
You got
No,
it?
no, I'd
Yes,
rather you read it.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not.
The Space Jam
Yep.
thing?
All right, well that'll be my little name. My middle name. My little name. All right, what else? What do you guys think?
I don't.
Like JMO Islands. Like I was thinking of like Cayman Islands mixed with Jameson. I don't know.
I like that. JMO Islands. JMO Valtrex Islands. So far.
I don't
What do you
know.
think, Isabella?
I don't have any. I'm bad at.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Like
What's your-
Steve.
Steve. JMO.
Everybody
Val-
needs.
Oh, see, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna combine Steve and Valtrex to be Steve Valtrex. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
That
So
sounds
my
like a
name
real
is-
person. Is that a real person?
I hope so. I'm gonna change it right now. Okay, so I'm
Sponsored by
JMO.
Oh, come on. We could have gotten Valtrex to sponsor us.
Steve Valtrex.
All the
Islands.
necessities. We have Spindrift, Taco Bell, Valtrex.
So many. But there's only one you need to remember, Timies, and that is
Valtrex.
3 Bites Bakery.
That yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is.
Oh,
That is good.
this is always an interesting one, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. How good of a hugger do you think you are? First of all, are you huggers? Like, I know I've hugged you recently, Raja, so I can confidently say you're a pretty solid hugger. But, like, not everybody's a hugger.
I am a bad hugger. I don't like to be hugged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I,
Don't hug Isabella if you
Yeah,
see her.
it's not my thing. Unless
Mhm.
like this is really morbid, but my friend told me that like her boyfriend died, and then I
Mm.
gave her a really good hug.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So
That's
you
the
have
thing,
to-
too. Like,
somebody
even
has
if
to
you're
die.
not...
yeah, someone has to die, and then I will hug you.
That's,
like your
that's
animal
really,
has to
I feel
die.
like...
That is when I will willingly give out a hug.
So was it during or after that you were like, man, I'm a really good hugger?
I was like, wow, I didn't know what else to do.
You're like, man, I am nailing this right now.
I feel like that's the mark of a good hugger, like knowing when the
Mhm.
right time for a good hug is.
You
You know
say
what I mean?
so.
Yeah.
I feel like it's also kind of like if you hug too often, then people kind of like expect it from you. So it's like
Yeah.
it loses
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
People are just like, oh, this hug is cheap now. Because, like, you know.
Oh, there goes
He's always
hugging
hugging.
Raja again.
You again.
Ugh, so sick of these hugs, said no one. Cam said condolence hugs. Hugging motivated by the fragility of life. Anna says. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna ask one more question, guys. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be the last question, and that question is going to be. All right, let's do this one. What's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie? Bowfinger. No,
Yes.
Bowfinger. I'll go
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger, absolutely.
It's a tough one.
It's more so I need to like bring up a list so I can actually like see what all I like.
I've
What is
seen.
the
Those are like all old for me. Like that's like a long time ago. Like that I like. I feel like all the Eddie Murphy movies I've seen are from like a long time ago.
I get that.
I feel like I want to say Dr. Dolittle.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's like really the only one I can think of. Or
That's where I was at with it. I was like, I can only think of Dr. Dolittle, but I don't feel like that was my favorite.
What's the?
Oh, Coming to America, easy, duh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great answer.
Good choice.
What's the one where he gets really fat? Is that Dr. Dolittle?
No, that's Nutty Professor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nutty Professor.
That there
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
a good answer too.
That's a fun one.
Nutty Professor. And Drew, we're both on Bowfingers, all right? I like when I look this way because it kind of looks like I'm looking at your eyes. Kind of, does it?
Wait, can I?
Yeah, let me look down. Raja.
Oh.
Anyway.
This is some Partridge fam or Birdie Bunch shit.
So first of all, I will. I didn't hit the right button. We'll throw up Drew's drawing here. Sorry, guys, I don't usually do this much commentary on what's happening here, but okay. So here's Drew's tapestry. This is what you came up with during the show. All right, you want to take us through some of this, Drew? Oh, I love the Bart Simpson melting one. That is very good.
I was happy with that. Under that is Nessie.
Mm-hmm.
Nipple being scratched, and then just a reminder that nipples are odd. Jameson in shorts and farmer's tan.
Why would you do that to me?
That's-
You
I don't wear
graduated during the Whose Neighborhood intro.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Yeah.
Some guy fishing, which I thought was another one that we came up with. Chaos Cape.
Chaos Cape.
I love
Lots
that.
of red sauce getting made.
Yeah, beautiful.
Next to that is a marshmallow crying out for help.
Nice.
He just figured out what he's made of, and he's like, no.
Horrified.
Oh, I
It's just
love
like,
it.
In me.
Well done. First of all, like, put your hands for. We'll do Brandon first because he's not here. Put your hands for Brandon Gerber, you guys. Put your hands for Isabella Bonello. Is that correct? Did I say that right? Yeah. We're just double checking. Put your hands for Raja Gillings Brown, everybody. Put your hand for Drew. You know, put your hands for me for doing all this. Put your hands to our brother Cameron for producing and being a fucking awesome photographer, and put your hands for my girlfriend Anna Kapakova for making the Whose Neighborhood and just being the love of my life and all that. Thank you guys so much. This has been a good time. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
This is Mixlot Production.